Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
We have breaking news today about a tragic incident involving an Azerbaijan Airlines flight that crashed near Aktau city in Kazakhstan. The crash has shocked the world, and we're bringing you all the details right now. On December 25, 2024, an Embraer 190 aircraft, operated by Azerbaijan Airlines, was en route from Baku, Azerbaijan, to Grozny, Russia. However, due to heavy fog in Grozny, the plane was rerouted, and tragically, it crashed just a few kilometers from Aktau city in Kazakhstan. The flight was carrying 67 people, including 62 passengers and 5 crew members. The flight took off from Baku, but shortly after entering Russian airspace, it started to encounter severe issues. The aircraft experienced technical difficulties, and the pilots attempted to make an emergency landing near the airport in Aktau. Unfortunately, the plane crashed into an open field, bursting into flames upon impact. There were reports of the aircraft rapidly losing altitude, causing panic on board. Some footage from the scene shows the plane circling the airport in an attempt to regain altitude but failing to do so before crashing. It's heart-wrenching to see the plane's desperate attempts to stabilize, but it seems that both the controls failed completely in the final moments. The cause of the crash has been preliminarily identified as a combination of a bird strike and a malfunction in the plane's steering system. The aircraft's pilots tried to gain altitude and speed until the very end, but they were unable to control the plane. A distress signal was sent just before the crash, indicating the severity of the situation. The plane was also affected by GPS jamming, making it difficult for ground control to track its movements accurately. Out of the 67 people on board, 25 have survived the crash. Of those survivors, 22 were immediately hospitalized, and 5 of them are in intensive care. The survivors have been described as lucky, considering the catastrophic nature of the crash. However, it's a tragic loss, and our thoughts go out to those who lost their lives. So far, the numbers show 42 confirmed dead, including passengers and crew members. Among the passengers were 37 people from Azerbaijan, 6 from Kazakhstan, 3 from Kyrgyzstan, and 16 from Russia. The diversity of passengers highlights just how international air travel brings people from all corners of the globe together, and this crash is a reminder of how fragile life can be. The plane had been circling the area near the airport, trying to land safely, but despite the pilot's best efforts, the aircraft ultimately stalled and crashed just 3 kilometers from the airport. Emergency responders rushed to the site, with ambulances and rescue teams visible in the chaotic aftermath. Some passengers were seen deboarding the plane from the emergency exit at the rear, a sign of the critical efforts made by the survivors to escape the wreckage. In the aftermath of the crash, Azerbaijan Airlines issued a statement, confirming the emergency landing attempt and providing basic details about the flight. The airline promised further updates once the full investigation into the cause of the crash is completed. The investigation will be crucial in determining whether the bird strike and technical malfunctions were fully responsible or if there were additional factors contributing to the crash. Investigators will also look into the impact of the GPS jamming, which may have played a role in the aircraft's loss of control. This tragic incident brings to light the importance of airline safety measures and the challenges faced by aviation experts in ensuring that flights remain safe despite unpredictable circumstances. Aircraft like the Embraer 190 are designed to handle emergencies, but mechanical failures and external factors such as bird strikes can be difficult to anticipate. Sadly, this is not the first time we've heard of such crashes. Over the years, several fatal aviation incidents have shocked the world. For example, in 2015, a Germanwings flight crashed in the French Alps, with the co-pilot deliberately crashing the plane, leading to the deaths of all 150 people on board. Similarly, In 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 disappeared from radar, with the plane's final location still unknown, marking one of the most mysterious and devastating crashes in aviation history. Another incident that comes to mind is the crash of Lion Air Flight JT610 in 2018, which was caused by a malfunctioning sensor on the plane's automated system. The crash claimed 189 lives and brought to light the need for better maintenance and safety protocols in the aviation industry. These incidents, though heartbreaking, have led to important changes in aviation safety standards worldwide. As for today's crash, the investigation is still ongoing. Authorities in Kazakhstan, Russia, and Azerbaijan are all involved, and it will take time to fully understand what went wrong. But one thing is clear: the aviation industry must continue to improve its safety systems and technologies to prevent such tragic events from happening again. This crash is yet another reminder of the unpredictable nature of air travel. It emphasizes the importance of having highly trained pilots, advanced safety technologies, and rigorous maintenance procedures in place. Our thoughts are with the families of the victims, and we hope for a swift recovery for the survivors who have endured this traumatic experience. Stay tuned as we continue to monitor this story and bring you the latest updates. We'll be following the investigation closely to uncover more details about what led to this horrific crash and to learn how future aviation disasters can be prevented. Thank you for joining us at KLM Institute. We'll continue to bring you the latest news, so don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other major stories.